The other day, I was over here on the corner. That's where the guy came up to me and knocked on the door and said, did I say that? He was out in the walk and talk. Watch you guys move over. Yeah, I was parked right over here in the corner. The guy comes over to me and says, knocks on the door. I like jumped out of my skin. Says, yeah, we're trying to keep it safe here. Which house is yours? I was like, move on. Oh, all right, we're starting here. All right, hey, how's it going? Walk and talk. 4 p.m. Eastern. It's tough for me to get used to the new time. We'll figure it out. Yeah, see, this isn't a private road, right? This isn't a private road. See those two signs? Those gates? We'll talk about that. Yeah, the guy said it was a private road. It's not. He puts on these gates in the middle of the street. That's how these people... First of all, I'll just show you real quick. Hold on. I got my daughter and my son walking with me today. They're walking ahead. As you can see them, trying to keep Dad healthy. Yeah. Anyway. So it's 4 o'clock. That's when we do the walk talk. But if you guys are watching the walk and talk, what? Not yesterday. Yesterday I actually broadcast from the doctor's office. That was fun. But the day before I was sitting here and I had the car parked right over there on the side because it was shady. And the guy came and knocked on my door and told me it was a private road. Okay. Asked me what house was mine. I'm trying to keep the neighborhood safe. All right. Anyway, so what are we going to do today? We're going to talk about a couple of things. Boy, how do I get through this first one? It's going to be tough. Every headline today is basically centered around a tweet that was sent out this morning by President Trump. And it went out to Mika. How do you say her last name, Dennis? Brzezinski? Why can't it just be like Nika Smith? Anyways, Nika Brzezinski on MSNBC, Morning Joe. You may also know her as Morning Joe's fiance. Anyway, this woman has been murderous in her commentary toward President Trump now for months. I mean, months and months and months, saying nasty stuff. See these people in? That guy almost turned his car into me. I'm telling you, I'm not going to get through this summer without having some sort of issue. People. Anyhow, so this woman has been murderous in her commentary about Trump. And I truly believe she does it for no other reason than just ratings. Because you know that the left loves to hate on Trump, right? Loves to. I mean, just like loves to. What can we hate about him tonight? And that's what they do. Anyhow, she has gone over the top. If you don't like President Trump's policies, or you don't like something that he says specifically, that's one thing. But when you start using your television show to say that he's, you know, brain damage and that he's got personality disorders, and I mean, just basically just destroying on the man, his credibility. Let's not forget that before he was president, whether you like his presidency or you don't, the guy's a billionaire. You don't get to become a billionaire by being all the things that she's saying he is. I mean, the whole personality disorder that they did about Trump, and it wasn't just her. It was her fiance, Morning Joe Scarborough, who pretends that he's a conservative. He's really a Dem. You know it. I know it. And he knows it. And so does Mika. So anyway, he comes out today, President Trump, and he's all swinging and stuff with his Twitter. Now, I personally asked him last night in my letter to him if we could just kind of put that to the side for a day or two and let's just focus in on the healthcare stuff, especially the fact that yours truly is having to pay out of pocket a lot of money for a procedure coming up on August 2nd. Why couldn't this stuff happen like a December 2nd when it's cold? I'm gonna waste a great day. Anyway, maybe 2 days. Who knows? Who knows what happens? We don't worry about that kind of stuff. We don't try to read into the future, only when it comes to politics. And so, anyhow, what was I saying? Yeah. So I wanted him to call out all the people in the GOP who aren't getting through healthcare bills that make sense. Anyhow, my wish was not granted. He came out at her today with a tweet saying everything that she's basically said about him, with the exception of he banged on her for having plastic surgery and said she was bleeding, and that's why he didn't have her at Mar-a-Lago or something. I don't know. To be quite honest, I told you, I'm trying to be stress-free. Stress-free. So I don't read the tweets. Young man over there, I'll show you. There he is. Hold on. Wait, where is he? Try. See that kid there in the blue shirt? He's the one. He now has to read all those things, not a me. Yeah, it's called delegating. I now delegate Trump's tweets. I say, you're gonna handle the Trump tweets, not me. And he said, okay, Dad, I'll do it. So anyway, I sort of got a little piece of it. All right, let's see how this goes. So I just smile about the whole thing. Now, personally, I'm not gonna, told you, I'm not gonna support. I'm not gonna opine. I'm not gonna douse with gasoline on his tweets. Nothing. Staying bright and sunny. But I will say this. You know, if you're gonna throw a left punch, get ready to get the right one back. So there have been a couple punches thrown back at him. MSNBC put out a statement, says pretty sorry day, when this is what our president basically does with his day. The DNC has come out and said that Donald J. Trump's tweet today was an insult to all women. Who else said? Ben Sass, he's a GOPer. He said basically it was beneath the office of the president. Paul Ryan, as if we care what he says, but Paul Ryan said, you know, no good. NG. That's what we say in my house. We use NG. You know, if one of my kids do something wrong, I go NG. They know right away. No good. I don't know. Why do we speak in code? I don't know why we speak in code. I should just say no good. Always in a rush. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, it's NG. So it's NG. So it's NG. So that said, a couple of people came out in defense of Trump. I don't know how many you could count, maybe on one hand. But of course, when all in doubt, just look at Sean Hannity. He'll always stick up for the president no matter what. So he said almost the same thing I said in one sense. Hey, if you're going to call the president all these nasty names, well then, you know, he's going to kick back at you. And Sarah Huckabee said today during the press briefing, hey, listen, you know, president's a fighter backer. If you are going to say nasty things to him, he's going to punch you back. So, I don't know. You know what? I can't throw stones at anybody. I'm not in their spot. I don't know how I would actually react if it were me being called all those crazy names. Although, I do get called all those crazy names. People send me the ugliest emails. Oh, the ugliest emails. I've actually let my kids sort of start reading some of the emails. The lovely ones, obviously. Periodically, a bad one gets in there. They're not so happy about those emails. They say, why would these people write that to you, Dad? I don't know. Anyway, but sometimes I lash back by banning them, by ignoring them. That's what I do. I ban them. I use the ban button. See you later. You know, I'm not going to let them dictate the narrative. Gone. So anyway, unfortunately, the headlines have been absolutely filled with this whole thing today about the tweets. But yours truly, I'm going to try to give you a couple other little tidbits of information that are going on, which I think are going to be very interesting and you should know about. President Trump is going to be meeting next week with Vladimir Putin. Yes, he's going to meet with Mr. Russia. What a week that's going to be. Oh, it's going to be 4th of July every day. Fireworks all over the place. Choo, 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 choo. Collusion, collusion, collusion. No collusion, no collusion, collusion, no collusion. Could you imagine Vladimir and President Trump the first time they meet? Oh, it's going to be hysterical. Because, you know, first of all, Vladimir Putin is going to say to him, Mr. Trump, you do have very small hands. You know that, right? Trump's going to be like, dude, you're like 5'2", and I'm 6'2". Are you kidding me? Oh, it's going to be a battle of of who's the more powerful man in the world. Because if you think about it, they really are the two most powerful people in the world, Vladimir Putin and Donald J. Trump. Yes. And so Trump's going to sit there and say, I didn't collude. I did not collude with you. And Putin's going to say, I see you do this all the time. What does that mean? Is that an okay? Is that like a bunny rabbit? What do you do with that? I don't understand. And Trump says, that's the way I talk. We go back and forth. Then the press is going to take, what's the secret message? Is that a collusion? What was that? Was that a signal? Oh, yeah. Be all over CNN. CNN's going to be like, this is the new signal. We've seen Trump the whole time on the campaign trail. We finally figured out what this is. When Trump says, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's a secret message to Vladimir. Yeah, it's like a rabbit. You know, or a deer. You know, like, yeah. That's what they're going to do. Oh yeah, next week, it's going to be a blast. All the headlines. Washington Post, New York Times. They're trying to make up the fake headlines now. They're trying to figure out, what can we do? These guys are going to meet at the G20. What are we going to do? It's in Germany, of all places. Can you imagine that? You know Trump could be pretty cool. He's like, after they get past the whole, you know, collusion. Can you imagine Trump being like, hey, it's kind of boring around here. What do you think, Vlad? Want to go out? And Vladimir says, yes, let's go to the no zones where all the refugees go to the no zones. Let's take a see if Merkel take us to the no zones. We go to the no zones and we tell them, you don't belong here. What do you say? We give them a little Mother Russia. Trump's like, I should probably travel ban this place. That's what's going to happen. When Trump goes to Germany and he sees all the unbelievable refugees there, he's going to be like, dude. Hey, Jeff. Sessions, that is. Why don't you add Germany to the 7th? You know, the Supreme Court seems to be going our way right now. Add Germany. It is bad here. I'm hanging out with Putin right now. Yeah. Sessions be like, sure, Mr. President? Absolutely. Jeff, do you think I got small hands? Oh, I'm telling you, it's going to be all over the place. Now, DML, what are you talking about the small hands thing? The small hands thing, well, if you remember correctly, that goes back to Marco Rubio, right? And Marco Rubio was getting his buttocks kicked by Trump. Trump just kept on going, poof, poof, amnesty, poof, amnesty, gang of 8, boom, 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 boom. And Rubio was like, choo, 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 choo. What do I do? I need something. And then somewhere along the way, bomber. Putin's coming to the Hamptons. They all come in here. Yeah. So anyhow, what were we saying? Note to self, DML. Get a better memory. Oh, so Marco Rubio, right? Rubio sitting there saying, oh man, we need something on this guy. And then somebody went, you know, he has a problem with his hands. Problem with his hands? What do you mean? Well, he doesn't think he has big hands. Well, people don't think he has big hands, and they say he doesn't have big hands, and he, you know what they say about guys with little hands. Marco's like, yeah, I do. I got little hands. Yeah. So anyway, he's like, all right, I'll make fun of him about his little hands. See if we can rattle his chain. And Marco tried doing the whole thing with the hands. And then, of course, President Trump made it first. Well, at the time, he was candidate Trump. And then the first ever time that ever a presidential candidate referred to his hands and his, yeah, on national TV during a debate. And Trump said, let me tell you, there's no problem with the other part. Yeah. Can you see Vladimir now? I love the part where you said, there's no problem down there. I love you, Donald. CNBC. What's with this? What is that? Yeah. Anyway. And so the whole thing was going on. Trump is, you can see he was getting a little bit, it was getting him. He was rattling his chain a little bit with the hands. Somebody must have said something sooner or later. Said something, you know, you got really small hands. And Trump's like, small hands? What are you talking about, small hands? Yeah, one of those. And so anyhow, Mika, let me ask you this question. I mean, I'm not into making fun of people. I'm never making fun of people. I don't make fun of the way they look. I don't make fun of the way they are. I don't believe in that sort of thing. It goes back to that story I told last week about my hairy legs when I was a kid. You know, I didn't want people saying stuff about my hairy legs. They're not really that hairy anymore. See, I've lost a lot of the hair. Yeah, they're really not that hairy. To me, they were hairy. But I'm wondering, who, like, gives birth and says, my goodness, she looks just like a Mika. Who does that? Mika. Anyhow, I don't see what Morning Joe sees. But then again, look at Morning Joe. No, Morning Joe's like, Mika. She's like, Joey. Yeah, nobody else is giving those sort of terms of endearment to them. So anyway, Mika, in trying to come back at Trump for his Twitter, she puts out a cereal box. Looks like Cheerios, but the Cheerios name's not there. It's got a little kid on it pointing down to a Cheerio. And it says, made for those with little hands. You know, that was a reference to Trump's hands. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of nonsense, you know? I mean, without criticizing anybody, because I swore to you I would never do that. My sense is, in one case, one hand, we've got a very important politician who has a lot of power and has a lot of work to do. In the other case, we've got the fourth estate, also known as the media, who is supposed to report things to the American people, so this way they're in the know. And why we're dealing with this today, I have no idea. Meanwhile, yours truly, just like you, just really anxious to get a healthcare plan where I could actually go to the doctor and be like, hey, pay $1,500 a month. Can you take care of this stuff for me? And then the doctor says, sorry, we don't take your plan. Huh? What about this plan? Not that plan either. Do you take any plans? We plan on taking no plans. Yeah. And so therefore, you're kind of stuck like me. Yep. Here we go. Look. See? Now, here's Dennis. But Ashley, she decided to run ahead. Now she's running back. You know what I'm saying? These kids are outpacing me. I should run up to them. I should bother them. Watch what I do with Dennis. Watch. All right, so as soon as Ashley comes in, what we'll do is we're going to sneak attack them. They don't want to be on camera, but they need to be on camera, especially today's a slow news day. You know what I mean? What else am I supposed to tell you about? I told you he's going to Russia. You know, Kate's law is going to pass today. Thank goodness, Kate's law. You know, Kate's law is going. Watch this. You ready? Watch.
Stop. Stop.
Wait, you guys have to stop. Over here. It's the Obama tree. You ever seen an Obama tree before? For those of you who are new to the show, that's the Obama tree. That tree right there, Obama takes the leaves off and gives it to trees that had no leaves. Yes. Did you know that? Did you know that?
No, I do.
Now you do. All right, now, here's an example. We walk 72 feet forward, and there's another Obama tree. For those of you who are with me every day, I will continue to show you the developments. Turn that crap off. Facebook's gonna get me for a licensing doohickey. What is that stuff? They don't make good music anymore. Put on a little Billy Joel. All right, so let me show you the other Obama tree. Can I show you the other Obama tree? You guys got to take a look at this, Ash. Hurry up, there's a car coming. Oh, after the oh, look at that. They put a hole. Obama put a hole right there. So this way I would trip. Check this out, guys. Over here, there's another Obama tree. Has no leaves. What they're doing, though, is they're building a Michelle Obama house. Right there, you can see. And it's being used by illegal alien labor. Do you see that? See they're building a house? Look at that. And there's the FBI right there on top. James Comey, it's his house. Yep. All right. Anyway. It's real news right there. It's real news right there. Come on.
Ashley, come on over.
No. Come on, Ashley, where you going? Don't run away. Look at Ashley running. Star athlete. Don't go too far. People beeping. If anybody asks you if you lost your dog, don't talk to him. My son just put his earphones in. He's drowning me out. I'm an embarrassing dad. Yeah. All right, what else in the news today? What else in the news? Dennis, what else in the news today, man? I got to tell you, I got Trump going to Russia. I got Mika. Kate's Law already got. What else? It's got to be something else. What have you been doing all day today? What am I paying you for? Come on. Any other good stories? Oh! Ha! All right, I can do that one. At least for 5 minutes. What did he say about Trump? I'll get to you in a second. Hold on. Report the news. Come on, you were on camera last week.
No, stop.
Tell me, what did Jeff Bridges say?
Jeff Bridges supports Trump as a person.
As a person?
Yes.
Versus what?
Versus ideology? I don't know. What?
Did he say anything about his small hands?
No.
No. All right.
No comment.
So Jeff Bridges, here's the big news headline. So when you know it's a slow news day. Big news headline, according to Mini Me. Actually, he's not Mini. This actually might be bigger than me, without the exception of stomachs. Anyway, a young man over here says that Jeff Bridges. What movies Jeff Bridges been in, Dennis?
Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. I never even heard of it before.
Fighting movie.
Fighting movie. I don't know, Big Lebowski. He was in Bridges of Madison County, I think, or something like that. Jeff Bridges. Against All Odds. Remember that? I saw Against All Odds. How does that song go, Dan? Against All Odds. He's a football player. And he falls in love with Rachel Ward. I loved Rachel Ward when I was young. She's beautiful. Anyway, Jeff Bridges, you know, Hollywood guy. What do you say in general? We got to hope for the president to be successful?
Yeah.
There you go. Go figure. What a concept. No, anyway, Jeff Bridges being a good guy. Up, careful. Car driving too fast. It's a weird truck. I'm telling you, it's a weird place.
Protest.
What's protest? What protest? Come on.
4th of July.
Hold on.
Stop. I'm
Report
not
the news.
No.
Doot,
Stop,
doot, doot,
stop.
doot, 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 doot. What's the news?
There are protests. going to
Who's
happen.
protesting? Who's protesting?
People who don't like Republicans.
People don't like Republicans.
Stop, please. I don't want to be on this.
People who don't like Republicans are protesting. That's basically everybody in this neighborhood. What else? And about that? Anything else? Come on, what else is there?
What?
What else?
Oh, the fake magazine cover.
What? Oh, what fake magazine cover?
Trump has a fake magazine.
What? Fake magazine?
Yes.
Who gave it to him?
I don't know.
Oh, is this the Time magazine thing?
Yeah.
Time magazine. But Time magazine did that, not Trump. Time magazine, under pressure, put out a fake cover of Trump, right? What was it? Huh? I don't know. Come on, man. But at the doctor's, you know, getting touched in places. I don't want to get touched. Yeah, I'll do that. By the way, for those of you who joined me yesterday inside the doctor's office, when the doctor came in, I went to go hit the finish button, and I wound up, I don't know, inadvertently hitting the delete button. Wish I didn't. We had a good little Barack Obama thing. Oh, here goes. No, come back, Ashley. Come on, inquire.
Trump's officially meeting Putin.
I already did Trump's meeting Putin. You're leaving me. I'm all by myself. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. I used to be young, and I don't know the words to this song. Yeah, kid's leaving me. Nobody wants to walk with me. Would you want to walk with me? Who wants to walk with me? Nobody. I'm a loner. I'm a loner. Nobody wants to be around me. Not even the bees. Not even any good bees here on the trees. Nobody. The bees go away. I can't even get bit by a tick. Yeah, I don't know. What's going on here? Some guy's yelling at his dog. Or maybe it's me. Hold on. Shh, shh. It's not a guy. It's a girl. It's a lady yelling at a dog. Tell him to sit. I don't know. If you really want the dog to sit, give it the eye. Then it sits. Other than that, it's just gonna go. Yep. Dame Ellis, this isn't really news. I already did that part. What do you want me to tell you? Trump sent out tweets. There's a surprise. You know, he said that Mika was bleeding. We've been there before from her, haven't we? You know, if you were to match tweets with Megyn Kelly's bloody tweet and with Mika's bloody tweet, they could be blood sisters. Maybe I should tweet that. Anyway, so that was the big news item of the day. Wow. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for all the stuff that's coming up because I don't have good health insurance. The health insurance thing is a problem. You know, I wrote a letter to the president last night, and I said, you know, why can't we, the American people, have the sort of health insurance you guys have? All right? Yeah? So let me tell you, because I've been looking into this thing a little bit more. Yeah, the government pays, I think it's 72 or 78, I can't remember, I think it's 72. 72%, the government pays 72% of all members of Congress their health insurance. They pay 72%. So it's almost like if you work at a big company, you know, and you kind of pay into the program a little bit, 72%. However, there is a provision that they can use. I can't remember the exact thing. We're going to do a video on this tomorrow. Should give you a couple of little updates about that, what we're doing here. We've been setting up a new studio. So this way yours truly doesn't have to drive 4 hours every day. We're going to be doing a little from the estate. DML slowing down a little bit. And we're going to be doing some from a new studio that we're building. And very close to home. And so tomorrow you'll see, start the construction of a new newsroom. I'm not lifting anything, making the kids do it. Good kids. Yeah, DML, if the kids are out with you right now, who's doing the website? Right now it's on autopilot. For this hour, everything's all scheduled. We've got the writers writing, and we know we got a certain amount of time, and we gotta get back. But anyway, one of the things that I think we could do that won't be too much stress and it will continue with the entire program that we were starting to build is we're going to start doing short video, almost like a lunchtime thing. We're going to call it The Truth, and I'm going to give you, it's almost like back in the days when I had Newsmax, I used to open up my show with a 3-minute monologue. This is going to be like a 3-minute monologue, but instead of me just ranting and raving about something, I'll save that for the walk and talk later in the day. I'm going to give you the hard facts, the truth about stuff that you need to know. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you all the truth you need to know about these guys and gals in Congress, what they do and what they do not get in their health care. Yeah, and then you'll be pissed off. But as Vladimir Putin would say, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. No, Vladimir. Don't tell me that. Putin. What kind of last name is Putin? Russian, DML. Oh, okay. Anyway. Hey! You guys are going further than we're supposed to go. Doing short walk today. Want to talk to the dogs? Yeah. Here's a dog. Dog voted for Hillary. What are you barking at? Is this dog barking at me? Should have voted for Trump. No? A lot to say, but nothing to do, those two. Both of you, doing nothing. Do something. See that the other day? George Lucas, you know, the Star Wars creator. Well, George Lucas, he's doing autographs. And some guy starts asking him ridiculous, stupid questions. What do you think about Ron Howard directing this movie? And just they're trying to ask him stupid question after stupid question. And meanwhile, one guy's sitting there and keeps on handing him over new poster, new poster, new poster. And Lucas is sitting there signing. Ash, hang out for me. I'm hanging up. Hang out for me. I'm getting off. I'm ending it up. If you walk too far ahead, it's no cool. Now watch, I'll pretend like I'm going to hang up, but I'm really not. I'm going to throw my own daughter under the bus. she'll think we'll hang it up, and I'll say something to her, and then we'll snag her. I wouldn't do that to my own kid. I'd do it to my wife, but not my kid. Anyway, so Lucas, the guy keeps on handing him more stuff. He's like, no, I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm not answering your questions anymore, because basically, I know what you're doing. You're not fans. You're getting these autographs because they go for $200 each on eBay. He's like, this guy just made $1,000. Yeah, and he said, you know, get a job. George, I'm with you. But let's call a spade a spade. If you've ever wondered why we have such a huge drug problem in this country and how drugs are so openly available, if you're a kid in South Chicago and you could go work at McDonald's, old reliable, we almost went through a whole walk and talk without a power machine. Old reliable. There he goes. He is now officially cutting the street. There you go. Anything for a buck, these guys. Anyway, if you're a kid in South Chicago and you could flip burgers at McDonald's, actually I don't even know if they flip burgers at McDonald's anymore. I think you just hit the button, cook. Yeah, so if you could hit the cook button for $7.50 an hour, or you could sell a dime bag pretty much for $10. Get it? Dime bag? Dime bag for $10, but you could do it all day long and make yourself $500. Well, which job are you gonna take? Yeah, so now go back to the guy who's asking you for the autograph. And it's even better. He's just gotta go up to you and say, autograph please. Please again. Again please. Pretty please. Pretty please for the 5th time. A 6th? $1,200 for the day? No. So you made $1,000 in about, I don't know, what does it take for 5 signatures? 12 seconds? 2 seconds per, and then just friendly stop. That's 12 seconds. A little fast these cars are driving, huh? They're girls, I can't scream at them. Gotta say it politely, like, girls, can you slow down, please? Guys, it would have been a different story, like, yeah. Oh, there's another good story. Yesterday, I'm on the Long Island Expressway, driving home back from the doctor. You can imagine I'm not in a good mood. And so anyhow, I'm in the fast lane, not in the HOV lane. For those of you who don't know what HOV is, that is a high occupancy vehicle, and that is if you have more than one person in your vehicle, you can drive in the HOV lane. I'll tell you, I could just tell by her face. Voted for Hillary. Yep. So anyhow, go back to what I was saying. So the HOV lane is humming, but yours truly don't break the law. So I sit in the fast lane wishing I was in the HOV lane, but I'm still not going all that fast. Because it's stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. And so now I'm starting to think, you know, just came out of the doctor's, starting to, you know, let my mind run wild a little bit. And so I guess I slipped out of the whole going 65, 70 mile an hour thing, and I started going, God forbid, 55 miles an hour in the speed lane. So I guess the guy behind me was pissed off, thinking, you know, I'm daydreaming or whatever, which I was. And so the guy turns around, and he drives up past me, and he cuts me off, and he tosses me the middle finger out his window. First of all, not a good thing to do to yours truly on any given day. But when yours truly's coming out of the doctor's office and he's a little bit pissed off, especially about how much money he's gonna have to dole out, well, I just made sure I drove up right behind that guy. And I put my face out, kind of gave him the look, my kids would say. That guy was driving, trying to get away from me. I was teasing him. Nowadays, you can't confront somebody because they pull out and be like, so I just teased him, gave him the look. He got off at the next exit all scared. You know, guy, you could do that to. Girl, and what are you gonna do? Slow down! No, I just, sweetheart, can you slow down a little? It's unbelievable. Anyway, unless of course your name's Mika. Then if you're Mika, you send her a tweet. You better slow down soon. Yep, because I'm the president. And hello, Mr. IRS. Yeah, I got this name. I can't even read it. I think it's Micah Saw. Now, what does it say? Micah Bradolinsky. Ah, no. Woman on MSNBC. Do a Google search, IRS agent. I think she needs to be audited. See if she tried to write off that lift. Whatever it was. I don't know. How do you get a lift? I could probably use a lift. Let me see. Maybe ask the doctor when he's in there. I'm like, hey, listen, when you fix the one part, can you fix this part too? I mean, how would I look like that? No wrinkles, huh? That'd be good. Oh my God, look at all the wrinkles on my forehead. Oh, jeez. DML, this isn't news. Listen, it may not be news to you, it's news to me. Look at all these wrinkles. Oh my goodness gracious. How'd they get there? I don't know, DML. Maybe when you were a young guy, you used to go like this to the sun. Yeah, it's even worse. When I was young, I used to be like, Mom, got any baby oil? Mother'd be like, why do you need baby oil? You're not a baby. I don't know, just need it. You know, bicycle chain's a little sloppy. Because she knew that I was gonna be like, laying out like this. So tan. Yeah, and I come home and be like, my skin hurts me. Yep. Now I'm paying the price. Look at those lines, man. Oh my God. I look like a 9-lane highway up there. God, I could bury stuff in that thing. Maybe Mika. I could go, Mika, give me her doctor. What do you think? Do the DML report. Hi, this is DML coming to you live on Facebook. Just came back from the doctor. How do I look? Yep. Yeah. Maybe the president will tweet against me. Be like, DML is bleeding during his lift. Easy there, Mr. President. Easy, all right? I'm letting you go on the whole tweet thing. Yeah. Biggest tweet critic is on the sidelines now. Let me tell you something. I'm on the sidelines right now on the whole tweet thing. Like, oh, can I please go into the game? Nope, you said you wanted it out. Now you're out. But I'm dying to say something. Nope, you're out. All right, fine. Mika. Just pick on Mika. I didn't promise I wouldn't hit Mika. Yeah, anyhow. Dan, I thought you were going to the gym. Our gym is close by. My son said he was going to walk a little bit and then go, you know, divert off to go to the gym. But he's not. Now he's on the walk. He's staying with Ashley. I'll show you. I've learned how to use the buttons on the phone. I'm like a whole new guy. I know all... God, look at the lines. 1 line, 2 line. Why do they call that crow's feet? Do crows have only 19 lines? I should call that more than crow's feet. They should call that, oh, dang feet. Let's see if we get them. There you go. Now it's very clear for those of you who've been with me for a while that you need to have your heads checked. Kidding. Those of you who've been for me a while, you know that Miss Mary, when she walks with me, she's like a million yards behind. So here's a question today. Here's the new poll. DML poll is, you ready? Does DML's 2 oldest kids take after Miss Mary when it comes to walk? Or B, after DML? Or C, themselves, because they're outpacing me. Although I'm walking slow, I have an unbelievable rash. Too much information, DML. I know. Well, I told you the other day, I can't fit into any of my good shorts. So I'm like wearing shorts that I haven't even worn. Like I had to stretch them out. Like, I mean, look at this. You want to talk about bad shorts? Look at these shorts. Silky shorts. When was the last time you saw anybody wear those things? DML, your legs are hairy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Note to self. Get a lawnmower for your legs. Yeah, I don't know. I used to worry about that stuff. I don't worry about that stuff anymore. Yeah. I'm just happy I got my hair. Whew. Look at that mess. DML, you take a shower today? I didn't. What are you waiting on? I don't know. I don't know. Some days I just don't feel like showering. Oh no. DML's depressed too. No. DML happens to be on his 2nd walk for the day. Good for you, Dan. Yeah. 2nd walk of the day. And here's why. Because those kids up there forcing me into it. Little Ashley comes downstairs. You know, usually it's like, here's how it used to work. All right, ready? Meanwhile, we haven't missed a beat. Traffic on the website, still what it was. Prior to the whole, what did you just say I have? So anyway, it used to be like this. Alarm would go off, 6 a.m. Doot, 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 or however it is my iPhone sounds. I'm like, I think I just went to bed like 2 minutes ago. All right, get up, come on, let's go. And then what happens is the dog is at the door, knowing that I'm gonna let it out. So I had to let the dog out. Then I have to shower immediately, very quickly, because if I don't get out of the shower quick enough, then what happens is the dog is ready to come back in and starts barking, and then wakes up Mary, who's been sleeping now for 19 hours. And so we wouldn't want her not to get her 20th hour of sleep. So then what happens is I jump out of the shower quick, and I got my towel on. I go to the door, let the dog in. The dog's like, what happened to you, D-Mel? Yeah, and I'm like, sorry, should have wore a robe. So anyway, then I go, Ashley! Ashley gets in the shower, and that's like a whole production. Oh, goodness gracious. So while Ashley's in the shower, right, doing whatever it is that you women do in the shower, Denny is sitting there, and he's firing up the laptop. Who's in now? Is it Jill? Who's on today? Is it Jill? Is it Tracy? Who's got the early shift? And he's sitting there, and he's like, all right, we got to go out there and see what's going on. What's going on? What can we confirm here? And he goes back, and he pulls out the old DML proof of truth sheet. He's like, okay, Dad says to check for this, and check this, and check this, and check this. I might even check this on my own. I want to be better than Dad. So he, okay. And then he goes, boom, do this one, Jill. And Jill's like, da, da, da. It's like the whole day. It's like everybody plays this silent little DML tune in your head. Like, you know, they're coming to America. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there being like, all right, we need a poll for today. And I should answer some of these emails that the people are sending me. Well, if there's 1,000, I got to get 3. How do we do it? And so I kind of sometimes go like this. This one. Actually, what I do is I try to find names that I haven't used in a while, because some people, some of you, send me emails every day, which I love, and I thank you for it. I try to change it up a little. Up. Police officer, crazy guy on the phone. That's me. You caught me, Mr. Police Officer. Checks in the mail. So anyway, what was I saying? Saying something. Hey, Ash, I can't go down that block because there's no reception. I'll just meet you back at the car. You guys going around? All right. Told you, I'm a loner. I walk alone. Yeah, all by myself. I walk alone. You know, when I walk alone, I prefer to be by myself. George Thorogood. Drink alone. I drink alone. Yeah, with nobody else. You know, when I drink alone, I prefer to be by myself. Yep, that's George Thorogood. Remember that guy? Used to smoke a big cigar, but he doesn't have mouth cancer. Anyway, what was I saying now? Oh, I was talking about my morning routine, as if you care. And so, anyway, so at that point I'm like, all right, poll. What's a good poll here? What haven't we asked? Because I think we've asked everything. Do you like Trump's tweets? Do you not like his tweets? Do you like his tweets when they have a period? Do you like them better when they have a question mark? Oh, so we come up with some pretty good stuff. I come up with some good stuff. Maybe I'll turn around and I'll pick up the cell phone. Call my son in the other room. Den, what do you think is a good poll? Oh, I think you should ask the question about climate change. Good idea. I'm glad I thought of it. He's like, wait a second. Nope. Put it down the sheet as me. Yeah, any good leader knows you got to take credit. So anyway, so I go in there and I do the poll. Then I start looking for the emails. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could put this email in here. This is profanity laced. Who told you to talk like that? And so I go past that one, and then I look for the other one. There's one woman, I don't know, can't remember her name. You would think I would remember it. But every single day, maybe you're watching still right now, every single day, like clockwork, she sends me a Jesus alert. Yeah. So I say, thank you. And then I get a couple other ones, and I go through them. Then I got another woman who sends me every day, Linda. And she sends me a little thing, says, Linda links. The only problem with Linda's links is, Linda, we've already done the stories. And so anyway, she sends me links and stuff, but I appreciate it anyway. Once in a while, there's a nugget of gold to pick it out, say, oh, okay, give this to somebody. So then, anyhow, what would happen is that Ashley would finally be done beautifying. And when she's done beautifying, Denny and I are like 9 stories already into the day. And she comes down and she'd be like, I'm ready, Dad. Yeah. So we get in the car, and here's the car situation. Daddy's driving, and then he puts on the XM, which I only get out of Mary's car. My car doesn't have it because it's so freaking old, older than me. And so I take out of Mary's car, the XM. We go back and forth between Fox and CNN because they're playing the stuff. Although it's like fake news and I don't like you anymore news. but still, it kind of gives me in case there's any kind of breaking news. You know, breaking news. Donald Trump has colluded with Russians. Wait a second, you said that 5 minutes ago. It's no longer breaking. You said it 5 days ago, 5 months ago. Breaking news. Unnamed sources says Trump colluded with Russia. Wait a second. And my son be like, Dad, you got anything? Well, look, he's coming behind me. I'm pretending I don't know. Watch this. These people trying to chase me. Sneak up behind me. Here comes my daughter. Yeah, take her down too. Just sneak up on me. Karate kick. Go, Forrest, go! Love my kids. Who's this guy in the car? DML, you're out of breath. Yeah. 13 steps. I'm out of breath. Yeah. Poor Mary, you can imagine. Mary comes over to me. She's like, hey, you're looking cute. I'm like, give me a kiss. I'm out of breath. All you do is kiss me. I know. Still out of breath. Yep. Look at these kids. Hold on. They're Forrest Gumping it. Look at that. Go, Forrest, go! Go! Hey, try to step in a pile of something and put it on a t-shirt. We need money. Yep. Yeah, life is like a box of chocolates. You keep eating them and you got a fat ass. Like me. You. Yeah, DML, you're in a good mood. Gotta be. Yep. Gotta be in a good mood. No more of this bad mood crap. Yeah, even with the Obamacare, $1,500 a month I'm laying out. $1,500 a month. It's a freaking mortgage. I could buy a Mercedes-Benz convertible 500 SL, pay for the insurance, and have $150 left over for gas. DML, how do you know that? Because I used to have one. And so, yeah, years ago. Remember that car, Mom? Sure I do. I told you not to buy it. Yeah, I know. I did. And then, like, the next week, I was like, oh my God, I gotta make the payment. Yeah, now it's Obamacare. $1,500 a month for nothing. I mean, nothing. My kids, I can't even see them anymore. They're gone. Look. Who's gonna protect them? At some point, I don't know. You always protect your kids, right? I mean, somebody pops out. Let me tell you something. You want to hear Dennis? You want to hear Dennis scream? Have some guy pop out and be like, Dad! Yeah, and then Ashley, a little tough as nails, Ashley would go up to the guy and be like, you don't want to meet my father. I think you should move on. Yeah, Ashley would tell him. Yeah, Ashley would tell him. You don't want to do this. Yeah. And then I get the call. And then I actually put on a cape. Have you ever seen it? I own a cape. I fly. And I fly in. Yeah. I used to be able to do this little thing. Going to... And I land. Did you say something to my daughter? No, sir. I did not. I didn't know people could fly. Yeah. I could do other things too. Move. That's how it ends. DML, how many times do you have to do that in your life? I don't know. A few. Mostly with Miss Mary, though. One time we were in a diner. I don't know if I told you the story or not. 3 guys sitting at a table speaking Spanish. But the F word is universal. And so it was like, F. 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 I told Miss Mary, I've had enough of this. Wait, I'm going dark. I'm going light. I think the iPhone is baffled today. DML, who are you? I don't know anymore. Yeah. So anyway, we go. I'm like, I'm saying something to these guys. Mary's like, there's 3 of them. I said, there needs to be 7. I get up, I go over to the table. Boom! No bueno. Sorry, sir. See, that's the thing. If you're one guy and you go up to 3 guys, They're like, what does this guy know that we don't? So that's it. Case closed. Look at this plane. This plane. See it? Way too big to be flying in here. Must be Vladimir. I'd gone to the Hamptons. I meet with Donald Trump next week. This week, I meet with Madonna. And all the liberals out here. You guys have great bodies. I love it. Yeah, that's what he does. And then CNBC is like, the bat signal. Vladimir. DML, where do you come up with this stuff? I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of goes like, shoom, boggles around a little bit like a rock. And then it comes this way. Instead of this way. I don't know, I can't contain it. It's like, Vladimir Putin. Anyhow, so then we get in the car, and Dennis is sitting there. He's got the Wi-Fi on, the cell phone, just, pumping out stories, giving stuff to her. And Ashley's in the back. Are we almost there? It's 2 hours. Oh my gosh, traffic. Traffic sucks. Ashley's like, why did you get this place? Because you said you liked it. I don't like it anymore. Yeah, anyway, 2 hours. And then we get there and I'm like this. What? Walk and talk? I gotta do walk and talk? Oh, couldn't have. Okay, can we just do a sit and talk? But you've been sitting for 2 hours, Dad. I know, in traffic. The exhaust from the car in front of us. That's the way it is. People giving me the finger. Doot, doot. Yeah, God forbid you wear a Trump hat. You know, if you wear a Trump hat, it's gotta be like this. You know, you gotta wear it inside out. Yeah. Like, yeah, make America great again, but don't look. Yeah, because you'll beat me up. Oh, God forbid in New York, you wear a Make America Great hat, you're in trouble. Everybody's driving so fast on this residential street. DML, why aren't you yelling at them? Days past, I would have yelled at them. Now I'm just smelling the roses. And I'm just like, everybody, slow down just a little if you can. DML, don't lose your edge. I'm not gonna lose my edge. I'm just not barking at things I can't stop. I can't stop that car. So I just let it go. But if I see that person get out of the car later, I'll say, what are you doing? Like that guy. Why is that guy driving so fast? What's the rush? Slow down a little. Jeez. Alright, so anyway, then we get to the whole estate, do all the work, and we have to drive back home. Another 2 hours. And that's when you're like this. Yeah. And then we get in the house, and my son would be like, Dad, I'm done. Ashley would be like, I need to take a shower. Wait a second. Don't use all the water again. You're using all the water again. But Dad, it's hot in the car. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there's going to be no water. We only have one bathroom in our house. It's like, oh, jeez. And she's like, alert. She sends out like a DML alert to our house. Doot, doot. I'm going to be using the shower. Does anybody have to go to the bathroom? It's a DML alert. And you see like my son Ryan outside. He'll just be like, oh, I better get in now. Everybody gets in. And then there's a line at the door. Don't. Ashley's going to be showering. Let me go. Yeah, it's a whole event. And then Ashley comes out a little later. She's like, Dad, do you need me to do anything? I'm like, Ash, I don't know if you, did I ever teach you how to do the website? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, I guess you can't do it then. She's like, oh, I wish I could. Dad, do you need anything else? I'm going to the deli. Get something to eat. You want something to eat? I'm like, you like your mother. You're going to give me the bad stuff. She's like, no, I'm going to give you the good stuff. What about egg whites and avocado? I'm like, all right, I'll try it. So then I'm back on the laptop. It's like 10:30 at night. I'm like, what else is going on that I didn't report about today? Yeah, that's the way it is. And at 12 o'clock, it's sitting there. I'm like, did we report everything? What didn't we report? What can we do? Why is this guy sending me a hate email? Oh, it's the same thing every single day. Now, youngster gets up. And he goes and he does it. And he says to me, Dad, stay away. So, well, wait, Dad, I know the algorithm, I know the formula, all's good, and to be honest with you, I move faster than you, I'm better than you, and I don't make the mistakes you did. And then he'll say to me, no more hiring anybody until you pass them by me first. Okay, gotcha. And then Ashley comes down, she's like, Dad, let's go for a morning walk. Let's go, gotta be healthy. Yep, so she's all dressed, ready to go in her outfit, and we go for our morning walk. We do the short route, 50 minutes. We get back, and then we dive into work. And then about 45 minutes into it, she'll say to me, Dad, you need to get up, walk around a little, let's do something. What do you want to do? I'm like, Ash, we need to make a video. Video can wait. I'm like, no, video can't wait, let's go. So Ashley and I had a little sit down before. I was like, Ash, listen to me. I'm not into the whole Mr. Rogers routine here. And oh, by the way, you know, I'm not breathing out of tubes. Tomorrow, we're starting to knock out some serious videos. Dad, I'm only doing 2. I said, all right, well, could we do 1 now? She's like, yeah, all right. So later on, when we get back to the house, she's launching we did a little tiny on this day. Yeah, so on this day. That's going to be coming in a little bit, maybe another hour from now. But tomorrow, she's allowing me to do 3 things. On this day, a truth. TML, it's getting windy. I know. At some point, the Wicked Witch is going to come. Who's that? Hillary. Hillary comes to this area all the time. She'll be here this summer. Oh, we're going to have fun on that time. Oh, yeah. I find out wherever she goes. I drive my Jeep up there. Well, it's not my Jeep anymore, but we still have it. My kid's Jeep. And I just give hell to the security in the front, because I know the security in the front absolutely can't stand her. And I do it. I do the whole thing. Now, with the advent of Facebook Live, you get to watch it in real time. Oh, you sound like a commercial, D. I know. You get to watch it in real time on Facebook Live. Although it will have spinning. Anyway, so I'm almost back to my car. Don't know where my kids are. They may be in California by now. Oh no, they're leaning on my car. We'll fake them. We'll fake them. What we're gonna do is this. Hold on, let me see if you can see them. They're by the duck pond. You wanna meet the ducks? Here, you know what it is? We'll go see the ducks. Oh, Ashley's already got in the car. They know it. They know me too well. They know I'm gonna try to throw them under the bus. Yeah, it's no fun. Maybe I'll just show you some of the ducks real quick. I should spend more time with the ducks. I don't spend enough time with the ducks. It's not easy being a duck. You know, it's not a very pretty, you might disagree with me, not a very pretty animal. Got this big, huge thing in the front of their head. Got these weird looking feet. You know, waddle. Not really. I don't know. God must have been in a bad mood on that day. Yeah, God was in a bad mood on 3 days. The day that his son, Jesus Christ, was not treated the way he should have been. Number 2 is the day he made ducks. Number 3 is the day that Barack Obama became president. Let's see what these ducks have to say. Hey, it's back to you guys again. How you doing? You gonna hide your leg on me? Gonna hide your leg? Remember this guy last time? Hit his leg. Oh, look at this. You must be Mother Goose. Chilling out, these guys. There you go. Cool stuff. There he is. All right. Anyway, I think that concludes our walk. You can see I keep on doing this. Sooner or later, I'll get healthy. Especially if I don't go home and have 9 fajitas. Look at my son. He's gonna run. Yep, he's gonna run in the car. He's going in the car. Here. I'll go in the car with him. I love abusing my children. Oh, it's a CNN clip. DML says he loves abusing his children. Not really. But my son won't be able to hide.
Okay. Are we still doing this?
How's it going? Did it go good?
Stop.
It went good?
Yeah.
All right. Why didn't you go to the gym then?
Because he told me to wait.
I don't remember saying that. It means I'm going to have to watch back the whole walk and talk and make sure. All right. It's time for us to go back to work. Say goodbye, Dan.
Bye.
Say bye, Ash.
Bye.
Ash, you can shower when we go home?
Yeah, stop. I'm so close.
Told you. All right, we'll see you later. Oh, wait. I got to do my signature.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Go for it.
Go for it. You want to help me out?
Dad, I look so gross.
You don't look gross.
Dad,
You look beautiful.
No.
Yeah.
Dad, stop.
May God bless you. What else do I say?
May God bless our troops.
Say it a little louder. Come on. Ready? We'll chime in. May God bless you.
May God bless our troops.
May God bless the President and these United States. And may God bless anybody who can run faster than me. Just about everybody. All right. We'll see you later. Through the summer without having some sort of issue. People. Anyhow. So, this woman has been murderous in her commentary about Trump. And I truly believe she does it for no other reason than just ratings. Because you know that the left loves to hate on Trump, right? Loves to. I mean, just like loves to. What can we hate about him tonight? And that's what they do. Anyhow, she has gone over the top. If you don't like President Trump's policies, or you don't like something that he says specifically, that's one thing. But when you start using your television show to say that he's, you know, brain damage and that he's got personality disorders, and I mean, just basically just destroying on the man his credibility. Let's not forget that before he was president, whether you like his presidency or you don't, the guy's a billionaire. You don't get to become a billionaire by being all the things that she's saying he is. I mean, the whole personality disorder that they did about Trump, and it wasn't just her. It was her fiance, Morning Joe Scarborough, who pretends that he's a conservative. Today I actually broadcast from the doctor's office. That was fun. But the day before, I was sitting here, and I had the car parked right over there on the side because it was shady. And the guy came and knocked on my door and told me it was a private road. Okay. Asked me what house was mine. I'm trying to keep the neighborhood safe. All right. Anyway, so what are we going to do today? We're going to talk about a couple of things. Boy, how do I get through this first one? It's going to be tough. Every headline today is basically centered around a tweet that was sent out this morning by President Trump. And it went out to Mika. How do you say her last name, Dennis? Brzezinski? Why can't it just be like Nika Smith? Anyways, Nika Brzezinski on MSNBC, Morning Joe. You may also know her as Morning Joe's fiance. Anyway, this woman has been murderous in her commentary toward President Trump now for months. I mean, months and months and months, saying nasty stuff. See these people in? That guy almost turned his car into me. I'm telling you, I'm not going to get... The other day, I was over here on the corner. That's where the guy came up to me and knocked on the door and said, did I say that? He was out in the walk and talk. Watch you guys move over. Yeah, I was parked right over here in the corner. The guy comes over to me and says, knocks on the door, like jumped out of my skin. Says, yeah, we're trying to keep it safe here. Which house is yours? I was like, move on. Oh, all right, we're starting here. All right, hey, how's it going? Walk and talk. 4 p.m. Eastern. It's tough for me to get used to the new time. We'll figure it out. Yeah, see, this isn't a private road, right? This isn't a private road. See those two signs? Those gates? We'll talk about that. Yeah, the guy said it was a private road. It's not. He puts on these gates in the middle of the street. That's how these people... First of all, I'll just show you real quick. Hold on. I got my daughter and my son walking with me today. They're walking ahead. As you can see them, trying to keep Dad healthy. Yeah. Anyway. So it's 4 o'clock. That's when we do the walk talk. But if you guys were watching the walk and talk, what? Not yesterday. Yes, he's really a Dem. You know it. I know it. And he knows it. And so does Mika. So anyway, he comes out today, President Trump, and he's all swinging and stuff with his Twitter. Now, I personally asked him last night in my letter to him if we could just kind of put that to the side for a day or two and let's just focus in on the healthcare stuff, especially the fact that yours truly is having to pay out of pocket a lot of money for a procedure coming up on August 2nd. Why couldn't this stuff happen like a December 2nd when it's cold? I gotta waste a great day. Anyway, maybe 2 days. Who knows? Who knows what happens? We don't worry about that kind of stuff. We don't try to read into the future. Only when it comes to politics. And so, anyhow, what was I saying? Yeah. So I wanted him to call out all the people in the GOP who aren't getting through healthcare bills that make sense. Anyhow, my wish was not granted. He came out at her today with a tweet saying everything that she's basically said about him, with the exception of he banged on her for having plastic surgery and said she was bleeding. And that's why he didn't have her at Mar-a-Lago or something. I don't know. To be quite honest, I told you, I'm trying to be stress-free. Stress-free. So I don't read the tweets. Young man over there, I'll show you. There he is. Hold on. Wait, where is he? Try. See that kid there in the blue shirt? He's the one. He now has to read all those things, not a me. Yeah, it's called delegating. I now delegate Trump's tweets. I said, you're gonna handle the Trump tweets, not me. And he said, okay, Dad, I'll do it. So anyway, I sort of got a little piece of it. All right, let's see how this goes. So I just smile about the whole thing. Now, personally, I'm not gonna, told you I'm not gonna support. I'm not gonna opine. I'm not gonna douse with gasoline on his tweets. Nothing. Staying bright and sunny. But I will say this. Yeah, if you're gonna throw a left punch, get ready to get the right one back. So there have been a couple punches thrown back at him. MSNBC put out a statement. It says, pretty sorry day, when this is what our president basically does with his day. The DNC has come out and said that Donald J. Trump's